All right, guys. So these are basically the basic tips for the JB4. Um, so increasing your fuel bias will make the AFR leaner. Lowering the fuel bias will make it richer. More boost will make it a little bit leaner. Less boost will make it richer. The duty bias of 50 is standard. And what that is what controls your feed forward curve. Essentially, it controls how fast the turbo spools up. Now, if you're not running ethanol, this is not necessary. You don't need to be messing with duty bias. Leave it at 50 across the board. Most people target between 11.5 to 13.3. For 93 octane, I recommend 12.2, maybe 12.5. I wouldn't push it into the 13th at all. And then basically how I do it is that up until on the lower RPM band, we're doing a little bit leaner, and then when we get it, we're creeping up to that red line. We're at 5,500, 6,000. We are making it richer, just because we've got more heat, more boost, generally a little bit more power up top. So we want it to be as rich and safe as we can. Normally what I'll do is I will run a 12.5 and then taper to 11.8 at the red line. But again, you can make your own car how you want it to be. The other thing is, if you're not running an intake, you're running the stock intake, you're going to want a fuel open loop of 5, maybe 10. And that'll make the car richer during open loop, which is before 5,000, and then it goes into closed loop. Of course, there's more to it than this, but this is just kind of the basics for you can be able to tune and adjust your car on your own. Most of the base maps are going to be the best map for you. If you're running 91, you're on map 1. If you're running 93, you're on map 2. Unless you're at a higher elevation. If I'm at a really high elevation like Colorado, I'm running 91, I can probably run map 2. And then same thing, if I'm high elevation, I'm running 93, I can probably run map 3 instead. But again, you're going to want to check your AFR. You're going to want to make sure you're staying on top of it. And the best way to do that is to go into second or third gear. Either one's fine. If you're going to be going leaner, preferably second gear, because it'll get richer as you get into the higher gears. But so second gear, and then so you'll want to look everything over and make sure it's running the best for you and your car. Like I said, it's pretty easy to make the adjustments. If you need help, just let me know. I'm more than happy to help. But of course, I have a lot of people emailing me every day, and I just want to be as helpful as I can. But of course, I want to make sure that everybody knows how to do it kind of on your own. So you'll go into second gear, you'll press start log, and normally around 2,900, 3,000 RPM, you'll pull all the way to red line, and then you'll press stop log, and then that'll be a short log, so it'll be really easy to view. I have another video on how to adjust the map so it's easier to view on your phone, and you can take a look, and then you can say, okay, hey, I'm at X AFR when I'm at 100% throttle. This is too lean or too rich for me. I want to adjust, and you can make minor adjustments. Piece by piece. I normally do boost and in half PSI measurements. Up or down, and then same thing. I'm going fuel bias up or down by 10 at a time.